The infinite in the infant. In the vastness of eternity, before time began, God existed, limitless, almighty, and beyond comprehension. He is the Creator, who spoke the universe into being, who formed the stars with his breath and set the earth upon its foundation. Yet, in an act of unimaginable humility, this infinite God chose to become finite. The one who holds the cosmos in his hand entered the fragile form of a human baby. The Word became flesh. The Apostle John marvels at this mystery. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. John 1 verses 1 and 14, NIV. Imagine it, the one who never grows weary, the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps, lay swaddled in a manger, eyes closed in peaceful rest. The Creator took on the image of his creation. He who sustains all things by his power now depended on Mary's embrace for nourishment and care. Why? Why would the King of Glory stoop so low? The Apostle Paul explains it plainly. Though he was God, he did not think of equality with God as something to cling to. Instead, he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. Philippians 2 verses 6 to 7, NLT. God became man because love demanded it.
I love you.
To redeem us, to bridge the chasm that sin created, to walk in our shoes, to feel our pain, to experience hunger, thirst, and even tears. Consider this. The one who commanded the angels was born in a humble stable. The Eternal stepped into time. The Infinite One allowed himself to be bound by human limits. The hands that formed Adam in the garden were now the tiny, vulnerable hands of a child. This is the mystery of the Incarnation. That God so loved the world, he sent his only Son, fully divine and fully human. He came not in grandeur but in humility. Not to be served, but to serve. And what does this mean for us? It means we are not alone. Our God knows our struggles because he experienced them. He knows our sorrows because he bore them. Emmanuel, God with us, walked among us so he could lead us home. This is the wonder of Christmas, not just that a child was born, but that God became man. A God who chose dependency so we might find freedom. A God who came near so we might draw near. Behold the mystery. Worship the Savior. This is God with us.